Good evening and welcome. My name is Greg Erman, and before I get started, I'd like to take this opportunity to recognize and thank the school board members, administrators, teachers, families, and friends who are here to help celebrate the commencement of Glen Landing Middle School's graduating class of 2015. I would like to thank all of my teachers for helping me through middle school, but a few in particular come to mind. Mrs. Coughlin was my Excel teacher for all 3 years, and I personally think she should have put a raised life lesson into her daily plans. Mrs. Griffiths was my science teacher, and she was Miss Coughlin's sidekick. I would also like to thank Ms. Clark for being the most laid-back teacher I've ever had. I'd like to thank Ms. Machinsky for choosing me for this, and finally Ms. Daisy because her class was pretty fun in 7th grade. Do you guys remember when we were in elementary school and there was always that one person who tried harder and got better grades than everyone else? Think about who that person is, but don't say who. Now think about how that person is doing now. They're the same person they were in elementary school, getting good grades, and just generally being the scholar they were originally. Now, unless you were that person, think about what you're doing. Are you still following the crowd and getting that minimum that we needed to go to Dorney for the 8th grade dance? I know. I'm exactly like most of you doing the bare minimum, but doing this will set us up for failure. Even though you were only 8th grade, college is only 4 years away, and the fact is that colleges don't give scholarships to slackers. Colleges will prick the Fruit Loops in the bowl of Cheerios. Do you guys remember when we walked into the doors of Glen Landing? We all wanted to fit in with each other, myself included. We were all Cheerios because everyone wanted to be the same. There were no Fruit Loops yet. A few months later, we warmed up to the people we had just recently met and were becoming more Fruity Loopy. By the end of the 6th grade, we were the people that the teachers either loved or despised. I personally annoyed my teachers from the beginning. Then there was the student prodigy that the teachers loved from the start. In 7th grade, the people that were going to be the Fruit Loops had already changed. It was their 7th grade year that helped them turn into what color they are now. So, as you depart 8th grade, think about what someone once said. No one remembers you for standing in the crowd, but they remember you for standing out of it. Are you the person that everyone will remember when we come back to the class of 2015 reunion? Or are you the person who everyone forgets? If so, you still have high school to make yourself known. So as that someone once said, be the person who everyone will remember. Be the Fruit Loop in the bowl of Cheerios in years to come, and success will come to you.